You know, actually, I think things are actually very, very different than they were in the past. Of course, there were always satirists, but it wasn't sort of a commercial, industrial comic complex. There weren't huge amounts of money to be made, huge amounts of audiences. This is, you know, it's the history of the 20th century where from vaudeville to movies, every comedy becomes a very, very profitable enterprise. You know, so one of the questions you said, well, what do satirists think about this stuff? Well, pretty much it's a joke factory. If you're on the other side of it, you don't really much care about the ideology. You're just looking for the associations. The people for the New Yorker are remunerated for it, and they're turning in 10 and 20, you know, jokes a week. They're looking for the jokes. The writers of sitcoms are very well compensated. Stand-up, I mean, when I got out of graduate school, I was going to go into psychology, or I was going to try stand-up or cartooning. But in '74, actually, there wasn't much stand-up. There wasn't a lot. You really couldn't make a living at it. So now there is a whole commercial complex and it's joined in a democracy to a much larger sphere of online. So there's me, sort of a gatekeeper, but the gates are open now.
This is the satirical industrial complex you're describing.
Yeah, absolutely, which we must guard against.